Hi, my name is Dusabe. I am a K-plus student, currently working on my College for American project. Today, I am currently working on the goal establish professional presence, and the project is building a professional portfolio. So since now I'm done with the project, I'm here to reflect on my journey while I was creating this professional portfolio and the experience I gained while I was working on it. So I'm going to do this by trying to answer some reflection questions, and these questions are going to highlight details and enough information about how I created my LinkedIn, how I updated my LinkedIn profile, how I created a cover letter, how I wrote a resume, how I wrote a professional thank you note, how I conducted a mock interview, and right now, as I am now reflecting on the whole process. So starting from the LinkedIn, I was lucky because I already had my LinkedIn account for 2 years. So I have more than 500 connections, and I'm so fortunate as well because in my all my connections are working in different jobs and industries, and some of them are working in the hospitality industry, other ones are working in insurance companies, other ones are working in education, other ones are working in marketing, and many more industries. So personally, I am really interested in hospitality and marketing. So I try to look out and to reach out to one of the people whom I know that is strongly connected with hospitality, and that one is called Jimmy Mugabo. He is an Akilanet talent advocate. Akilanet is a professional talent marketplace. It's actually a company that tries to connect potential employers and talented employees to work in the hospitality industry. Akilanet tries to take to receive different applications from different people, and after people become members of Akilanet, they give them training, and at a certain time the potential employers will come to hire those people because they now have enough skills to work in the hospitality industry and hotels. So I tried to set an appointment with Jimmy because I was already having some questions to ask him about what I wanted to know on the industry where I'm interested in. So I went there, I met him at work, then we tried to discuss about what I wanted to ask him, of course. And then after I came back, as soon as I arrived at home, I wrote a professional thank you note for the information he has given me. So trying to reflect, to flashback on the information he gave me, I was specifically trying to ask him about about professionalism, about how to behave professionally, about the things that should characterize someone as his professional values and ethics. So I tried to ask him more about that. In addition to that, I tried also to ask him about the hotel that I was having an interview. And that interview, I passed it yesterday, and I'm now waiting for the result. And after that, I tried to get back home and wrote a thank you note for what he helped me to do. And then another thing that I can discuss about is the cover letter. The cover letter is also something that I wrote to apply for a job posting that I found online. So it's a job posting that I found on monster.com. It's a website. It was about a job of director of marketing, and I tried to apply on that job, and I tried to construct or to build a professional cover letter. So from what I learned, first of all, from the job posting, I learned how to search. I gained experience on how to search, use internet and different websites that publish a job posting in order to find a job of my career. And then for the cover letter itself, I learned how to organize different ideas while I am trying to apply for a job. That helps me, of course, to send something professional to a potential employer, something that can really show him or her that I'm looking for something I deserve. A cover letter that really proves my skills, that shows that I am really interested in doing the job that I am applying for. Apart from that, I also, during my journey to build a professional portfolio, I also wrote a resume. It's a CV. So this is before I could create different resumes, but they were really very long. Let's say, based on the computer, I used to write a resume of like 5 pages. But during my within this project, I learned how to write a short and precise resume of only 1 page, but having all required and needed information by the employers. And then let me talk about the thank you note. This is an email that I wrote to Mugabo Jimmy after having an informational interview with him. So from this thank you note, I learned that it's really very important to be gracious, to be thankful to someone who has helped you. So trying to connect this to the professional world, when you have applied for a particular position, and then when you arrive at home you send a thank you note, this is a very important thing because it will make the hiring manager put you and your application under consideration. It really shows a high level of professionalism because it will prove your interests and commitment to get hired and serve their company. And then let me talk about the mock interview. This is a conversation that I had with my fellow College for America student, and that is called Quizer Abel. It was really a very good experience because it helped me to gain confidence when I'm trying to respond to challenging questions. So when I'm trying to answer those questions, I used a STAR method, which is a method used to answer challenging questions basing on the situation, the tasks, the action steps you took, and the results that you got from the action steps and whatever. So that is a way of answering the question. So I gained confidence and a smart way and professional way of responding to challenging questions. And then, of course, let me try to talk about this reflection. And this reflection is, right now, as you can see me here, I'm really trying to reflect on my journey while I was creating my professional portfolio. So this is really helpful because it is reminding me about all the skills that I gained. It is reminding me what I did. So this helps me to keep it up and master all the skills, because the more you repeat something, the more you acquire it, the more you memorize, and the more it sticks in your mind. And then let me go to the second question, question number 2. What did you learn about yourself? To answer this question, I would like to say that during the time when I was setting an appointment with Jimmy Mugabo, so it was really a good thing, because when I was trying to ask him first to request for an appointment, he was very suspicious about it, because I don't know him, we don't know each other very well, we're not familiar to each other. So he was very suspicious about me, trying to ask me, who are you, how can I help you, why me, why did you choose me, he was trying to ask me different questions, showing that he was not comfortable with that. But trying to use a professional tone, he finally accepted. So what I learned about myself is that I have a professional tone that I use in order to convince someone about a particular topic. And question number 3, which components felt the most or least challenging and why? The components that seemed to be the most challenging was the way I was trying to interview, to have a more informational interview with Jimmy. This was really the most challenging, because Jimmy is a professional. He's a professional person. He's having a job. I am a student. So it was really challenging, because when I was with him, trying to ask him different questions, I had to think critically about each question I was going to ask. Because if you don't think deeply about each question, you sometimes can ask a nonsense question, or a question which is not really necessary to ask to a professional. So that fact of thinking deep and rehearsing about the question I'm going to ask, it was not really an easy thing, because I wanted my informational interview to be successful. So I was having a deep conflict in myself, so that I can come out with a successful outcome of my informational result. And then another question, still talking about this, some components that were least challenging to me were all about creating or updating my LinkedIn profile, because I already was having the LinkedIn profile and account, so I knew how to do different actions like uploading pictures, endorsing people, and adding professional experiences and education and many more. So it was really very easy for me, because I already knew something about it. And another question is, what did it feel like to reach out to other people through the use of LinkedIn and informational interview? As I have said, for instance, when I tried to reach out to Jimmy, it was really challenging, because some people are always suspicious about others, especially when someone is, let me say, strange to each other. When you are trying to meet people whom you don't know very well, it's really not easy. So people will tend to be suspicious about it. So another thing I would like to say that people are busy. The professional world makes people busy. There are a lot of things to do. There are a lot of work, a lot of things to do at work. Even for people by themselves, they have their personal things to deal with. So they don't have enough time to work on for appointments, especially for appointments with people whom they don't know very well. So it was this is something that I can say that it was not easy. So trying to meet people for the first time, trying to connect people, especially whom we don't know, this is something that makes it difficult to reach out to different people and make them as your new connections. And another question is, what was comfortable or uncomfortable about those experiences? Something that was uncomfortable. Let me start from things which were uncomfortable with me. As I have said, when I chose Jimmy, it's because he has a lot of information about the hospitality industry. As I have said, he is working for Aquilanet, and Aquilanet is partnering with so many hotels here in the capital city, Kigali, and Nairobi, Kenya. So Aquilanet is working as the center is in the center of potential hospitality employers in people who are ready to work in that industry. So he knows each and everything about hospitality. And of course, Marriott is one of the hotels that is partnering with Aquilanet. But something that I can say it was uncomfortable with me is that I was asking Jimmy, yet he was not directly working in the hospitality industry. So this was really, I was also thinking of, like, is he going to give me reliable information? Is he going to tell me each and everything I need? Is he really going to, give me information, complete information that I wanted about Marriott so that I can pass the interview? So I was really having a conflict in myself about that. So, and that conflict made me uncomfortable, of course, as I'm saying. And something that was comfortable to me was that I was having a set of questions. I was actually having 10 questions that I set already to ask him. So I think I took enough time to set up that questionnaire. So I was very comfortable that the question on the paper, before asking them, I was comfortable that I at least have tried to write good questions, and questions that are relevant to the information I wanted to get. So this is another question, what might you do differently the next time you reach out to make professional connections? So trying to relate this question to the previous one, I would like to say that next time I will try to connect people who are directly working in hospitality or any other industry that can conquer my interests, because you can be having strong interest in an industry. As the country develops or as technology develops, you may find yourself growing interest in another industry. So next time I will try to be direct to approach or connect people who are working in a specific industry or job that I'm interested in. And something else as this question, I will also try to make sure that my information, the information I have on my LinkedIn profile, is strongly connected to the skills I have. So I already have the skills and whatever, but I didn't have much experience about trying to interview different professionals. So I was having like an experience trying to converse, interact with people, but going straight to someone to interview him about something, I wasn't really very good at that. But next time, as I'm still practicing about it, I will go there when I'm having that kind of experience, which is something good. So now let me try to answer the last question. What are you most proud of in your portfolio and why? Something that I'm really proud of is the way I try to approach Mugabo Jimmy with specific questions that I wanted to ask him, and all the questions that I asked him really gave me enough information about the hotel where I was having an interview with. So they also gave me hints to research more, to know more about the hotel. So that helped me to know more, something more like to the administrational hierarchy, like how the hotel works, the mission and the vision statements, and the professional working etiquettes of the hotel in many more details. So that really helped me when I went for the interview. It was yesterday, and I really tried to answer the questions confidently. And so even though I don't know what will be the outcome, but I'm confident that I did it very well, and I'm expecting a positive outcome. So this is what I can reflect on my journey while I was trying to create my professional portfolio, and I'm very proud of the skills that this project has given me. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Joseph Dusabe, K+ student.